Let's talk about Nike, which is the world's leading sports footwear, apparel, equipment and accessories company.
Indeed. So this is the global leader. The market capitalization used to be just around or above $100 billion. Now it's at?
Now it's at $91.7 billion. So it's come down significantly. And that was the downside that I was referring to earlier in terms of whether we take opportunity here. PE of 23.3 and a dividend yield of 1.3%.
Let's look at the share chart, because it was the worst performing Dow Jones Industrial Average stock in 2015, 2016. You can see there, it's had quite a good start to this year, but it hasn't yet regained those all-time highs, which were above $65 a share.
Mia, I know this is one that you have long liked.
Yes, I still do. So, I mean, they came out with a trading update recently that was sort of disappointing when the market looked at it. But again, these are sort of...
Why was it disappointing?
Because they were saying that they're not selling as much as the outlook rather is going to be downgraded, or the outlook was downgraded, saying that they're not selling and they're not seeing sales as strong as they've seen it up until now. Now, this has been sort of, when you look at Nike, at Under Armour and some of the other companies that we're going to look at, it's sort of been, like I said earlier, the trend that sales is coming down a little bit. But I think there was a strong sort of drive the last year where all these companies did really well, that it's difficult for them to maintain the momentum that they've had over the past year or so. Nike, having said that, Nike is still, I mean, the premium brand. It's listed as the most wealthy brand in the world, $32 billion worth. The closest one coming to that is H&M at $19 billion. So it's a massive, massive difference. Even when we compare it to Adidas and those, it's more than double the size of those companies. Nike is I mean, we all run with it.
So the value of that brand,
it's just massive.
Where's the Nike here? Oh, there we go. Sorry, the swish.
Yes,
look at that. Let's just have a look at this bright
So this is a
swish.
Roger Federer tennis shirt,
it's quite
actually.
a slinky
Very
outfit,
nice.
So you can see there's that. Then there's the Nike Flyknit. Take that thing away there that's showing at the bottom of the
you
screen.
need to show his shoe. If he's prepared to put his foot on the table, there we go.
This is a
Let
Nike Flyknit running shoe.
Oh no, it's yours. Move your laptop that way.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Right, we need to show people. There we go. Are you going to do that the whole way through? Would that be appropriate?
Yes,
stretch?
no, well, I'm going to show my trousers later, but I'll leave that for later. So the point here is this is a very high margin knitted shoe, which is the Nike Flyknit technology. They are working on that Nike Sub 2R marathon.
Wait. Look at the wear and tear. Wait, no, come back to me here.
No, you're
Look
right.
at the wear and tear. You must be running so much.
No,
Look at
I
this.
run about 15 kilometers a day, so these things are getting tired.
And how old are they?
This is about 4 months old.
Oh,
but look how
they've
well
actually
they've
held
held
up very well.
You're right, the sole is worn out a little bit, but
that
the
can't be
upper
good for
actually
you.
is in good condition.
All right, so they're 4 months old.
But it just shows you how often you need to replace these things. So there is a strong market for these, and there's a lot of people that do a lot of athletics and a lot of running, like Paul. And like Paul mentioned, they're working on that technology to improve the running time of marathons and long distance athletes.
And everybody's going to want those shoes. They're creating a whole controversy about how the Nike Vapor Flyknit thing makes you faster, and might even be so fast that it should be illegal.
Yeah.
It's going to create an enormous amount of hype,
So,
and people want these things.
I put a challenge out there just while we're at it, that I'm doing the New York Marathon come November.
You've got to get out of these clothes and get into the other
generally
ones.
I tend not to present in my running kit, but unlike some other people. But I haven't had any of you offering up to say, yes, let's do a Hot Stocks. What about that? Can we not get a Hot Stocks team together for the New York Marathon?
I'm keen.
Well, we could start off by doing a Hot Stocks run somewhere in Joburg.
Yes.
All right, well, there we are. I'm throwing it out there. So, back to the investment case. Anything else to add, hot or not?
Well, I'm hot on Nike, definitely. I don't think the short-term sort of weakness in the price is bothering me. It's rather offering an opportunity to buy the share.
So, you've been accumulating with your high level of conviction?
I have.
Absolutely, and we definitely have, so definitely hot on this one. Another thing I can mention is that it's got global sales of about 32 billion, 35 to 40 billion dollars worth of sales globally, of which basically about a quarter comes from anywhere outside of the developed world, and that's the big opportunity.
Yes.
There are so many people in Africa and in Asia generally, in Latin America, who are beginning to consume these products. They love the brand, as Mia said, with that enormous brand value. It's going to show significant international sales.
And we have also accumulated more.
Online
Nike.
sales, exactly. We've got
We've
them in the
taken
international
advantage of the
portfolio.
downside.
So we would be very hot on this one, and we would advise clients to accumulate them whenever possible.